We got another donation for you,
Uh-oh.
$10 from Chancinator. Thanks for raising money for a great cause.
Hello everybody and welcome to episode 5 of Dungeons and Dummies. We'll be starting with a quick thank you to Silver Delta Gaming for giving us a follow there last week. And that's really it for all of the beginning footnotes. So with that being said, Captain Johnny, would you like to give our audience our lovely recap?
Well, like is a strong word, but... So we started last session with the group, well, majority of the group except for Soraya, inside Minato's room, concerned for his mental safety after we found his throat slit with a knife in his own hand. Soraya, meanwhile, was tearing apart the house looking for a specific book called The Arcane Arts. The rest of the party left Minato's room, quite concerned for him. But he was still physically okay. We then went to...
I nicked myself shaving, it's fine.
You say shaving in your bed, yeah. So that...
Don't judge.
So then we went downstairs after Soraya tried to see if she could heal the woman sleeping on the bed upstairs, and found out that healing spells do bring them out of their coma. So then Honey and Soraya went downstairs to go and treat the ones in the basement, while Nartha went to get water, and Snow went to check on Minato. Nartha ended up going with Snow to check on Minato, and they both found out that he was missing. It looked like he had left and traveled back to town. By the time they came back, Nartho, too many names. Nartho managed to get about 2 of the 4 glasses of water to the people downstairs.
No, I think 1 in the end.
In the end, yeah. Snow and Honey each took 1.
I took 2.
And then
Right.
Snow was going to go and grab coats for all the people downstairs to try and help keep them warm. And while Nartho was down there giving them water, Nartho got a little overexcited and accidentally scared a couple of them to death from their frail hearts after being in a coma for so long. At which point, Soraya realized that they were turning into undead, and had Nartho escort the other people to safety. And then Soraya called for myself, and we took care of the zombies. At which point, we went and questioned Jebediah more about what was going on with them. He let us know that he didn't know how to reverse it or if there was a cure, but if we were to find more information, that would be probably at the mayor's house, as well as other information maybe in the journal that he had in his safe that it turned out that Snow had. But we could not access the journal because it was locked by magical means, which we may find ways to remove at the mayor's house. So at that point, we then decided we were going to settle in for the night and secure the civilians in the basement just in case anything went wrong, with a couple of guards as we cycled through watch, as well as people keeping watch on Jebediah. And then we were going to go to the mayor's house to find out more information, and we've also decided to possibly keep Jebediah as an ally if we don't kill him.
Perfect. So then with that being said, you all awaken after the third watch has taken watch. So after a full 8 hours worth for the night, you all awaken, most of which in comfortable bedding-ish, after, of course, the moving of some mattresses to the basement for the lovely peoples that are down there. What would you all like to do in the morning?
Can try and find something in the cupboards for breakfast to give the civilians downstairs.
I'm gonna go heal that last one. Well, actually, I'm gonna go check on everyone first to make sure they're all still alive.
Did we do an initiative
Nope.
order?
We did not do an initiative order. Thank you for the reminder. So we will quickly take down that.
You should fix that. Oh, you actually can do it. Okay.
See, Johnny.
See your jump.
Better than nothing.
Kajani. Alright. Narthel?
I got a 5.
Soraya.
6.
Oh, well.
See, Johnny.
22.
What?
It's a flat dice roll, sir.
Oh, 18. Never mind. I was thinking initiative still.
I'm like, wait.
I rolled my d60. Shush.
Snow.
16.
And Minato.
0.
Did we lose him?
Did we?
Hello,
It's me.
Nato.
If you want to, just at the bottom of the screen, if you push a little bit.
No, he's still here.
Bruh.
I give you 3 seconds, otherwise you're getting a 10.
How about a 18?
Then him and Ajani will have to roll again.
It's a 6.
15.
Minato's here, we swear.
You know what? I'm just giving him a 10. Alrighty, so if we go, let's see, A, Snow, Minotaur, Soraya, and Narthel. Him. Alright, Captain Johnny, what do you want to do this fine morning?
Go find some more water. Okay. I'm going to go and see if I can scrounge up some food for the civilians downstairs, since they're and the lady upstairs, since they're starving.
Bet you there's lots of stew in the fridge.
Alright. So you go to the kitchen.
Something edible.
You don't find much in the way of cupboards. Well, I
don't find cupboards. What happened? Did you get robbed last night?
Don't mind my poor wording.
They took all the silverware!
Minato is gonna kill himself with a spoon.
When you're
Sorry.
going through the cupboards, you don't find much in the way of food.
Alright.
As much as, like, dishware. In the fridge, you find some vegetables. You find, like, an old-style milkman-style container of milk. Like when people used to deliver milk to your door.
Yeah.
Those kinds of jugs, not our current jugs.
What kind of vegetables are they?
Like carrots,
Potatoes.
basic stuff you'd be able to grow on your farm.
Okay.
Asparagus.
Sure. And so.
And then, of course, water from the tap.
Yeah.
If you chose to go that way instead.
I think I'll make is it like just straight milk like how it would have been back then? Or is it just like thinned milk, like 2%?
Processed?
Yeah.
Pasteurized?
Try and figure it out.
Yeah, I'll take a swig. Is it?
He's a cat, it's fine.
Concept.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
It's glue.
It's glue.
It'd be more like your 3% milk.
Okay.
It's not the kind I drink,
Yeah.
but it's not like straight from the cow.
Okay.
Straight from the teeth.
It's been thinned a bit.
Okay. I'm just gonna see if he has anything like no spices, nothing. That I can just make a better vegetable broth stew than just the thing that made all of us throw up last night.
Make a porridge.
I think they won't care at this point. Yeah.
Boil them some carrots.
Narco
I'm
will
just-
eat anything.
I'm just gonna bring them some milk and then heat up some of the stew from the other night.
Oh!
Easy enough.
with
You flick on the.
with some of the ingredients we have here, can I try and like make it not so bad? Try and improve on it.
I will say yes. Survival. Roll survival because there's no cooking skill.
Yeah. is where I just use my inspiration, right?
I'm like, you're a captain.
Nat 20, so 30. 32.
He's a captain when he should be a chef.
Just because he was a captain doesn't mean he cooked his own meals.
Before I was the captain, I was the
I was the fry
cook.
Apparently.
Yeah, so 32.
Cooking so good gave you a promotion.
I just took shit.
Do you taste it along the way, or do you just make it?
I'm confident enough. I just make it.
Okay. Then when it's finished, it looks like 100 times better than the previous glob.
Okay. So I'm just gonna call out to the others if they're well, assume they're up now. I'm like, there's some stew here. Whoever wants some, you could also give me a hand on taking it down to the people downstairs. It'd be great. And then with that, I'm just gonna spend the rest of my turn preparing bowls and getting stuff ready to take down.
Cool.
And I'll leave it to who's next.
Then we'll go to Snow. I almost called you Nartho.
Everyone is Nartho now.
It's only
Everyone's
because
Nartho
of Nartho being so bold on both of these lines.
You have two initials for everyone else, and then Nartho.
Because I didn't want to put NA. We're not applicable.
Poor Naruto.
Just put NO.
No.
No. No, it's your turn. Snow.
I guess I'll go into the kitchen.
Alright.
I'm
As you enter the kitchen, Captain Ajani is finishing. Well, not finishing. He's starting to put his home-cooked stew into bowls.
Oh, good. I'll take one.
Alright.
Yeah, I fixed up the stew from last night.
Oh. I'll smell it.
It smells better. And the last night's stew smelled good. But this smells more like divine. Like, when you smell it, your mouth starts watering.
What did you do to this?
I made it good.
But how?
Back in the days as a fry cook.
Special seasoning.
Keys ingredient right here.
7
Dash
secret
of
herbs and
salt.
spices. Alright, I'll say just salt. Be careful, it might be spicy. No, sorry. I just took a look around what he had in his kitchen and just improved on it.
A little skeptical. So, single finger. Kind of dip it in and...
As you taste it, it is absolutely delicious.
Well, I'll be damned. I'm just gonna sit at the table and eat it.
Alright.
So much for helping.
What did you expect?
As you're eating it, it's just simple, like carrots, so on and so forth. A nice, smooth broth. It's not all
Do you like
crazy
those?
clumpy and
Better
whatnot.
We lost Minato.
Goes down easy. No issues at all.
That's very descriptive.
What do you want from me?
We want like a scene from Ratatouille.
I never watched the movie.
You
Oh.
played Kingdom Hearts 3?
I haven't played one.
Has anyone here
Everyone
played Kingdom Hearts
unsubs.
3?
No.
I haven't even played one.
I hate all of you.
I've played all of them.
I just imagine the cooking minigame.
Yeah.
If you want
Actually,
to,
enjoy
and
it.
if he's not answering, you can.
Hello?
Hey, you've been quiet forever. You're
I don't
you're
know.
on air. Did you just put on some?
Sorry, it cut out for a little bit. What happened?
I made the soup better.
You made the soup better. Cool, I'm gonna eat it.
But he's not there.
But we're going in a round order. So you're after Soraya.
He's just gonna
No, he's
walk
after
through the
Snow.
door.
You're after Snow.
After Snow, but
Well, I'm
Okay.
just eating. I'm done.
potentially.
Okay, so yeah, then
So you're just gonna spend the rest of your turn eating the bowl? Okay.
If that's what everyone else is doing.
do you
yeah.
just barge in the door, kicking the door? You're like, I smell food. Just hung over his head.
I'm back.
Unfortunately,
I'm back and I'm
not.
hungry.
So before we get to Minato, actually, because I rolled initiative order for this, you two being in the kitchen and you two still being in bedrooms or bedroom.
Oh. Nartho was downstairs in the basement with Honey, taking turns on watching the people.
After Honey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you might not hear it.
Okay.
Just due to distance and then being in a hole.
Yep.
Distance and
You three, however, hear knocks on the front door.
Who is it?
I'm gonna take off my hat and then just put on the kitchen apron and just walk to the door if I'm allowed.
If you
Sell
want to be
initiative
just
order.
go ahead and choose the door.
Does anyone else want to answer the door?
I mean, I'll open it.
You'll open it?
Sure.
Are you staying in the kitchen?
I'm still gonna go towards the
He's
door.
gonna put his apron on. I'm already just opening the door.
But yeah, I got no objections if someone, because you were closer, so.
Are you also going to the door, or are you staying in the kitchen? Finish the bowl.
I'll finish it on the way. Take it with me.
Okay. As you open the door, just outside, you see 4 Town's Guard.
Can I help you?
Yes, we're looking for... Just give me 1 second. He goes into his pouch and pulls out like a parchment scroll. Kind of going through it.
I'm gonna do a lazy eye real quickly and just like do like a crack jaw.
You wanna roll me performance?
Dear God. Let's not use you. Let's use you. My children, help me today.
Oh.
That's a 9, good sir.
Alright.
You know what? I am going to use my inspiration. Roll with advantage.
Is there a problem here, officer?
That's an 8. Good sir. So 9. Wow, that was a waste of inspiration. Alright, so 9.
Alright. So he goes through his parchment scroll, rolls it back up, puts it in his pocket, looks back at you. We're looking for a forest-looking tabaxi. You haven't seen one, have you, other than this one? Doesn't quite fit my description.
A what looking?
Forest.
Oh.
Forest looking? What's... Define forest.
Grows are full of algae.
It would be
It's a forest, not a
kind of like a cheetah.
No.
She's more
No, I'm a snow leopard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would be more
Um,
like a cheetah style.
Not...
Me?
I'm assuming you're going more of the print from
I thought he was black.
Yeah.
your pure black.
I'm black with like silver fading from like those white and gray like streak kind of back in the face from like salt wash.
That.
Oh.
They're looking for that, but because of the eye and the mouth, he doesn't
That
quite
actually
fit the
fooled.
description.
Apparently he didn't roll quite as well for it.
No, I really did not.
I didn't need to use my inspiration.
No.
Not...
He chose to.
I chose to,
anyway.
yeah. I
Not
panicked.
these parts. What is he wanted for, if I may ask?
Being in places he didn't belong.
Oh. Well, if
Any
anyone...
more details to kind of keep us safe? In case we see him.
He goes into a description on just the basic furs. Description about the hat. I don't know offhand exactly what your character looks like, but he gives a general description of what your character looks like. Not to a T, but a general.
It's not
More
generally
like
a captain.
Cat,
To the
black
back.
cat.
So,
But more of like the back view. Possible.
thank God I
Don't
took
turn
the hat
around.
off. Thank God I took my hat off when I came to the door.
It would have been your right side, so I don't think they would have caught the silver streak unless it goes on both sides.
It's like It's from Saltaire.
So then they would know black fur, silver streak, and then basically your back portion. Because you were running away.
I'll keep an eye out if anything comes this way.
And he kind of just nods, looks past, looks at you. How about yourself?
No, I haven't seen him.
Slowly.
This one just came in from out of town. They're heading into town. Stopped for the night. Fed them this morning.
All right.
I can't keep that up.
Yeah.
Like myself at the table.
Do you have any more of those scrolls by any chance? We can use it as reference in case anyone else swings by.
Unfortunately, we only have this one.
Can we
It
copy
was
it?
one per group of us.
Think we have to swing into town later for some more refreshments. Could we get a poster in town?
Possibly. I could try and make sure one's posted up at the inn.
That would be fantastic. Thank you. We'll keep our eyes out.
You're welcome. Have a lovely day. And he turns around and starts to leave. And one of the other ones kind of stops him. He's like, "You're right." Turns back to you.
Is there a problem?
Do you mind if we take a quick look around the house?
I'm sorry. We can't. We were hired to watch the property. The owner's not here.
Now make me a deception.
I don't trust you anymore. 11. I'm not rolling well.
Fair enough. We'll come back later.
Oh.
He should be back tomorrow.
Have a great day. Turns around again. 4 of them head back to the street and start cross road and start heading back into town.
So is it one of the days where I roll bad, you roll worse?
Apparently, because
So,
on your first roll I got a 2. This time I got a 5.
Oh, no.
So
Got
we
some
kill them?
explaining to do, Johnny?
Doesn't
What do
matter.
you mean?
Should we kill them?
I'm gonna close the door real quick. Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you sure?
What did you do that was worse than me?
What did you do?
What did you do?
She's not the focus of attention right now.
Alright, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you were gonna do it 3. Alright. I slept with the mayor's daughter.
Oh. Was she hot?
Gonna walk out of the room.
Are you trying to remember her stats?
Walking
she was
out of...
well above average. Like,
Once I
yeah,
hear this conversation, I immediately engage in this conversation.
you are not there, sir.
You were in
I'm
town.
not there.
He
I
passes
was in the
the...
kitchen.
He's gonna
No.
pass the
No,
guards
that
on the...
was... So what, you might have missed the recap because you weren't saying anything during it, but you had
Bless you.
you had left the house to head to town.
Bless you again.
When they went to check up on you after we had found that you allegedly committed suicide and we were concerned for your mental safety.
Oh.
And it was assumed that you went to town to get more drinks, and that's where we're heading later. And that's where we're heading after this.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna
Gotcha.
meet your character back up in town.
Unless he just
I guess-
passes the guards on the
I
way
guess I'll
back.
just start heading over to the thing with booze.
To a place with booze.
Yeah, he's just getting drunk in
I'm
town.
walking back to the farm with a big keg.
So we'll meet you on the
Easily
way.
doable.
Yeah, I think a gallon of ale is like 2 silver.
He's gonna walk by the guards.
Public drunkenness.
All right. So we will with that being said, you found a tavern after getting back to town. You found the tavern/inn and ordered some drinks, had some fun, and left with a keg. So you're on your way back to the farmhouse. With that, we will go to Soraya.
Real quick,
Yes.
what did you do? You listen to what I said. What did you do? Why were you thinking they were after you?
No reason. It's all good now.
If we're going back to town, we need to know what's going on.
As long as they don't check the jail.
Okay, so you were in jail? And you thought what I did was bad? What did you do? How did you end up in jail? And how did you get out?
I may have tried to steal something. That's fine.
From where?
Nothing of importance.
I caught you in jail, so it's something of importance. Alright, well, skipping past that, that doesn't matter. How did you get out?
I asked nicely.
Do you want to roll a deception check?
Sure, I'm gonna roll insight.
Wait, what am I rolling?
Deception.
Oh.
As long as I don't roll. Yeah, that's an 8, my friend. What do you have?
3.
Welcome to lowballing session. I'm so sorry, everyone who's listening to that.
Yeah.
You can tell that he's full of himself.
And my stew. I'm going to go over, grab Snow on the shoulder like this, and turn Snow away from everyone else. I'm like, alright, first off, we both know it's bullshit. You can be honest with me. If we're going into town as a trusting party, we need to know what we're walking into together, so as not to accidentally slip up.
Well,
A clear, concise story is helpful to everyone.
it was self-defense.
What was self-defense?
Let's just say that if they weren't looking for me, they probably haven't checked the prison yet.
You killed someone, didn't you?
I gently put him to rest.
Was it a guard?
It may have been.
Alright, well, judging on how loosely you speak, I'm gonna say yes. You murdered a guard and left the body in the prison.
You're right, I should have put it in the cell.
You should have just totally taken his uniform and put him in the cell and just made it look like a suicide and then left.
For next time, okay?
I'm gonna look back over my shoulder at Sarai and like,
I'm gone!
oh yeah! Like,
What you do?
yeah.
I said it in chat, but I'm gonna go check on the people.
You said it in chat?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that part.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So I want to go check on the people.
Where Nartho and
I guess as
Honey are.
I walk by and be like, "How you doing, Jebediah? Don't mind me. Is he still alive?"
Jebediah is still alive. The 4 people in the hole are alive, and so's Nartho.
What about the woman on the bed?
What about Honey?
Oh yeah, she was left on the bed. Honey's not there, remember? When you took over her shift, she left.
Right.
Can I just check Jebediah's pulse real quick?
Absolutely. Roll me a medicine.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Modified 20.
Yeah, he's got pulse.
Is it still faint? Is it more stabilized now?
It's a bit more normal.
Okay.
He's not repeatedly being beaten in the
It's
head.
not bleeding from anywhere.
He seems okay. Thumbs are still
Yeah, I'm
crooked backwards, but
gonna fix and bandage his thumbs real quick.
If he's not using magic, it'd probably be a medicine check.
yeah. I was just more like,
What's the DC gonna be?
It's 15.
okay. You not
I heard a car crash.
overly gently snap his thumbs back.
I'll just be like, this is gonna hurt.
And as you do, because of the little bit of forewarning, he knows to kind of like
Brace.
brace himself, bite down on up the blanket on the bed, but still lets out the
Little bit of cry.
yeah.
The whimpering.
But you do set them back into what you feel is the right spot, and just kind of bandage his thumbs up to his hands.
Cool. I'm gonna make a note in my journal here about how the bones felt when they moved against each other.
Alright.
They should heal slowly, and now I'm gonna go down into the hole and check on everyone else.
Hey, Minato, you good?
Dylan,
Hello?
Hi.
you're making a lot of noise.
Sorry. It's a little crackly, so I'm just trying to readjust the mic here.
Okay.
Alright, so now it's you and Nartho in Jeopardize.
Yep. Oh well, I'm gonna jump down into the hole.
And
Is like everyone there still normal, still okay?
yeah, still breathing, still the same sunken faces and skinny,
I'm gonna.
but otherwise good.
Okay, I'm gonna go unbarricade the one door and slowly push it open.
Make a perception check.
$11.
As you push it open, you get it a few inches open, and you start to hear like a
Close that real quick. Detect undead?
you do sense one undead on the other side of that door.
Well,
down
just
here.
go. Nartho. It's an undead on the other side of this door.
How do you know?
So I only heard it and I can sense it.
Oh. What should we do? Is it one of them?
No,
No,
not anymore.
not anymore.
One of the guys there. How close are you to them?
They were under / by the hole, so a little bit a ways.
Yeah, because you
Narth.
called Nartho into the room. Like the room before the room with the zombies.
Were you at all being quiet about this conversation?
Nartho was
I don't
just
know.
speaking normally.
One of the guys is going to kind of like peek around the corner and be like, "Are we gonna die?"
No,
No.
No.
You stop that.
we can save you.
Okay.
We can save
Starts
all of
crying.
you.
Nartho's just nodding.
Just stay away from the store for about 5 to 10 minutes. And
Nartho,
then
protect.
I believe that there's food being made upstairs for you. I believe there's some water. We'll go after. But there's a lot of stuff upstairs for you guys.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah, how long till we arrive with food?
Basically, you two would start arriving with food once they
kill
get
it.
in.
Alright, well, are you ready to kill a zombie?
Nartho, ready?
And then Minato, by the time they start feeding and finish killing the Zombo, you would arrive back at the house.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, well, I'm gonna slowly push this door open so Nartho can lead.
Do you push it open enough for you both to get in, or just him?
Close the door.
Probably enough so we both can go in.
Okay. It was just curiosity's sake.
It's a slow push open.
Are you still wearing the anklet?
Yup. I know where the circle is in this room. I'll be fine.
So,
Nartho, on the other hand.
No.
Watch out.
As long as I don't go near the circle, Nartho's
you
fine.
you push it open enough that there's enough space for Sir Nartho to get in.
Sir
Nartho.
Sir Nartho.
Sir Nartho.
If he chooses to do so. Otherwise, you can wait till the door is open enough that you both could go in. Whatever you choose to do.
Nartho's gonna wait for Sarai to give him the okay, but he's standing there. He's ready. If it comes, he's ready to push it back.
Yeah, you can go for it.
Go now.
Yeah, go.
Nartho, go.
Narthel, go.
Nartho, go. Nartho, charge in the room.
What's your movement speed?
30.
Okay, yeah, you get up to him, no problem. That's fine. Let me just open this here thing.
This here thing.
Let me just open this here thing. It's fine. With that being said, as well, it's not really expecting you to come in, so you can have a surprise round if you'd like.
Okay.
As Nartho runs in, I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Nartho.
What does that do?
So I put a ward on you, so if anyone tries to attack you, they have to make a wisdom saving throw, and if they fail, they must choose a new target, or they have to lose this attack or spell.
Oh.
Sanctuary.
Nartho, feel tingly.
So roll for initiative due to everything, you know.
18.
That worked out. You cast Sanctuary on him.
Yep, it's a bonus action, so.
Okay, and then for the surprise round, go ahead and make your attacks or whatever you want to
Okay.
do.
So Nartho is going to attack. Well, he's going to use his dual wielding, so he's going to attack with his one long sword.
For point of reference, are they in the circle, near the circle,
Oh.
or just relatively to where they are in the room?
How far are you in the room?
I'm not in the room. I'm still standing at the door.
You, for what you could gauge just on like a base perception, would be that you think they're away from the circle.
Cam.
So I got 13 to hit with my one long sword.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. So then. So I did 5 with that one, and then I'm going to hit with my other long sword.
You can certainly try.
My other long sword, I got a modified 20.
Yeah, that hits.
So then that one is just a 3, so 8 overall.
Sounds good. And then with that, we will hop into normal initiative, which would make it Nartho's turn. Because Nartho's top of the initiative.
So 17 to hit with the one long sword.
Yep.
Aw. That was a 3. And then the other long sword. 8 hits.
Half damage.
Okay. 3.5? Wait, what's half of 2.5?
What is the number?
It's a 5.
So 2.
2.
It's half.
Okay.
Round down to
So
5.
2. So the first one was a 3 and then a 2. So a 5.
I have it. Alright. That makes it the Zombo's turn. He turns to you after stabbing him 4 times. And goes to make a strike on you.
Need a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 9.
That fails, so you have to lose the attack or change your target.
Well, you're not in the room, so.
Nartho strong.
Sarai, your turn.
Dex save.
Is Sanctuary a concentration spell?
It only loses
No.
concentration if you cast another concentration spell, though.
Noted. Dex save?
Yeah,
17.
that passes.
What are you casting?
Sacred Flame. Nothing happens then.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Nartho.
One sword. Nat 20.
Yeah, that hits.
6. And then the other sword. 50.
Yeah, it's
6.
So, total of 12?
Yeah.
the last attack you did 6 damage.
Yes.
He's okay.
Stupid zombie. Doesn't die with sword.
Makes it the zombie's turn.
It's another wisdom save.
Yeah, no. Soraya.
Dex save.
That's an 8.
Fails. It's 1 damage.
What kind of
Radiant.
How do you want to do this?
It just burns. Burns in holy light.
So, in front of your face, this zombie just illuminates. Light coming out of its eye sockets. It opens its mouth to make a growl, but instead, nothing. It's just light shining out, starts shining through the cracks, and eventually just...
That was scary. Is that how they normally die?
That was because of me. They normally don't go out that bright.
Okay. Well, at least people are safe. That's important.
So with that, you two are there feeding the people, like, able to give the food to the people in the hole.
Food?
And Minato, you are arriving at the house. You hear knocking at the door.
Knock, knock, knock!
No. Everyone's downstairs, aren't they?
They aren't.
Oh.
They're upstairs.
Right.
If I'm feeding the
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 people, they're
I'm
downstairs.
Oh. Who's upstairs currently then?
I thought we were going to.
No one, because Honey's gone.
Just no
After
one.
waiting 2 seconds, I then proceed to kick the door open.
Strength check.
Rank check, you got it. Uh, 221.
This door goes flying inside
Kicked off the hinges.
Well,
in multiple pieces.
we're not gonna be able to pass off to the town guard again.
I was gonna say, did we don't hear the knocking, but do we hear the door?
Absolutely, you all hear this.
What's
I was
that?
gonna
Going
hear it and be like,
crashing
so,
into the hallway.
Hijani.
I'm gonna go charging up that rope immediately. I think it's the town guard back for me.
It's a safe assumption. Lying bastard.
So as me and Nartha leave the room, I'm just gonna close the door and barricade it back up. And I'm gonna grab another jar of acid.
Don't eat that.
I'm not gonna
Ain't
eat
that
it.
good for you?
It's okay.
It hurt Nartho. Nartho hungry.
So you quickly climb the rope to go see what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw my sword.
Was anyone following him?
Nartho will follow, but Nartho's looking for food.
Alright, so you're following, but you end up stopping in the kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah.
After re-barricading the door, I'll follow.
Okay, so you'll be a few seconds behind on the conversation
I'll go up too.
with
Got
them.
back for seconds.
Are you stopping in the kitchen?
Might as well.
Okay, so you'll be with Nartho in the kitchen. You will be
No,
at the
serving
door with
Nartho.
Minato. Soraya will be a few seconds delayed on the conversation.
Nartho forever.
So, you two in the kitchen, you're behind a bit, and you're at the front door, blade
Sword drawn.
drawn, and Minato with a giant keg of ale.
Where have you
Hey,
been?
buddy. Wanna grab some cups?
You're where?
Wanna grab some cups?
It's the morning.
No time like the morning.
How? Did you sleep at all, or have you been drinking all night?
Time doesn't tell how I operate. I tell time what to do.
Well, I'm asking you to tell me what you've been doing.
And now you come in.
Well, it's pretty obvious. Hence the cake. I got refreshments.
Let's put that down in the kitchen, and then I need to show you something.
All right, here. Let me wash my shirt though. I still have blood on it.
You follow me first, and then we'll get to that. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Trust me.
I go to proceed to put down the keg in the kitchen.
Okay.
Alright.
Johnny, while I have you here, the last guy turned into a zombie.
You'd think that since he spent a few weeks down there, he could hold up for one more night.
Apparently not.
Damn it.
He's dead now, but
He's dead and then dead?
well,
Or-
he's an undead. He's dead as being an undead, so the undead is dead.
Okay, so he's dead.
Yes.
Good. Sad, but yes. Yeah, I get. Thank you for letting me know. Alright, now Minato.
Making a note about how the zombie's flesh melted.
You,
Alright. And now you can just all be in the kitchen together with the giant keg in the middle of this kitchen.
yeah. Now Minato, before we keep going, I warmed up the soup. We're gonna get something to eat, but first follow me. And I'm gonna lead him back to his room real quick.
Okay.
You following me?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Come in here. I'm gonna open the door.
Hold on, I'm grabbing a mug first.
No. Don't worry. You won't need that just yet. Okay?
You sure?
Yeah. No. You leave the mugs in the kitchen. You'll have plenty to drink after. Okay?
Okay. Fine.
All right. Now come in here. And I'm gonna open a door in the side room in one of the bedrooms. Like, come here.
To the one where he tried to off himself in, or a different one?
A different bedroom.
Okay.
Okay. You coming?
Yeah, I follow.
Okay. I'm gonna open another door in that room. Like, step in here for a second.
I do as he says.
I'm gonna turn the shower on cold and close the door.
Oh, you went to the bathroom.
Went to the bathroom, then open the shower. I open another door. Open another door.
Alright.
So yeah, I'm gonna close the shower door on him and turn it on cold.
Alright. Do you fight it? Or are you just
Nah,
gonna
I'm
accept
just-
it?
I'm gonna accept it.
Alright, this is gonna clean your shirt.
I then proceed to take off my shirt.
Well, this is gonna clean your shirt like you wanted, and it's also gonna clear your mind because we need to talk about some stuff. When you're ready to
Okay.
rejoin us, we have your alcohol hostage in the kitchen. Please come. And then I'm gonna step out of the bathroom, close the door, and go back to the kitchen.
Alright.
And I'm just gonna sit on the keg waiting for him to come.
With that being said, you four are in the kitchen. Snow, it's your turn.
Was that... Did he just come back?
Yep.
Where
So-
did he go?
I'm gonna smack the keg like, where do you think he went?
Yeah.
Well, it's safe to assume that unless we take a door from another room, we can't pass off to the guards that this place is totally okay.
But wouldn't it be going from a screen door to a normal door?
What's the screen door? I thought it was a wood door.
I thought it was just one door.
It was just like one mostly solid door.
Never mind.
You can just take one of the bedroom doors and reinstall it, but
Put a curtain over it.
It's the 80s, right? You can just hang these.
the 80s. All right, guys, to Mr. Machine, let's go. May as well be the 80s. They'll never know what we did here. They can't pin this on us. It's not enough evidence. Except for someone's DNA is all over the sheets. Minato.
I mean,
We'll just lock the door.
if guards swing by, they might question why someone's thumbs are bandaged.
Cooking accident.
But both of their thumbs?
They're very
The
clumsy.
door fell off the hinges onto his thumbs.
Alright.
So is there anything you're doing, or are we just going to talk about the kitchen?
I assumed you were just gonna talk.
I'm
Okay.
gonna look at the soup, be like, nope, and just grab some carrots from the fridge. I'm
I'm gonna...
Wait. It's actually good.
gonna grab some carrots from the fridge.
Alright.
I use the carrots.
Next up in the initiative order would be Minato.
Alright, well, I finished taking the shower and then I proceed to,
Please describe in vivid detail. Don't, actually. But...
I go from my shoulders, I go from my head to my shoulders, followed by my knees, and I end with my toes.
Beautiful.
Alright. Good enough. You finish
And
up.
then I proceed to go to, the kitchen with, Johnny.
Why aren't you dressed?
Naruto, cover your eyes.
I have a towel on.
You have a towel on. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. I repeat my question. Why aren't you dressed?
I'm gonna let this one slide.
He's still on a towel.
And
This
then
is still a
what-
valid question.
It says
But
that
there
you
was
guys,
no towel.
you see,
No
yeah,
one left a
it's
towel.
But there is a big scar about 4 inches across my chest. And then I have a bunch of rune signs on my chest and arms.
Alright, so it looks like last night wasn't the only instance of... do you want to talk? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. These are rolls.
Yeah, that one last night wasn't... Do you
That
want-
one was an accident.
You accidentally brought a kitchen knife to your bedroom. Laid
I
down
was trying to shave the beard.
with a kitchen
and
knife. I'm pretty
I
sure
didn't have a knife. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure Jebediah had a razor. If you were going... You know what? We'll get on that later. Grab something to eat. The stew's warmed up, but... Yeah, we gotta fill you in on what's been going on.
Did you pass
Okay,
any guards
look
on the
at
way
stew.
here?
What do I see in the stew?
You see a... Think of like a typical beef stew style.
It's the same stew as last time, but better.
Yeah. And it's not like syrupy. It's actually runny.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna dig on in. Gonna pour myself a bowl and grab a spoon, be all sophisticated.
I'm gonna make eye contact with Soraya as this is happening.
It tastes amazing.
Cool.
This man last night was saying how it tasted like ass.
And then dumped it on the table.
And now he's good with it.
It's because you made it this time.
Why don't you pour yourself a bowl?
Oh, I'm good.
I feel insulted.
Good with my carrots.
I see.
I see.
Guess I'm not cooking for you ever again.
I grab a spoonful.
Constitution. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I laced the spoon with laxatives. It wasn't even the soup.
It's just the spoon.
Yeah.
I grab a spoonful to make Kajani happy.
Alright.
Alright. So, Minato?
Yeah.
So, you were there when we found the bodies. Soraya and Honey managed to stabilize the majority of them, but a few of them, even after being healed, did turn. And, actually, going back to Snow's very important question.
Did you pass any guards on the way here?
I'm gonna grab the pot and bring it down to the people in the hole.
Give them seconds.
Okay.
I'm gonna say yes.
You passed some guards. What did you say?
Nothing.
I would.
It was more.
I don't know. I was very focused on my keg and getting back here to
It was
refresh you guys.
Yeah, it was more or less like a simple pass by. They could see that this man was carrying a keg, so they were like, "We're not gonna stop him," and just
And
kind
it
of
smelled like the keg.
So they kind of just let him go about his day.
All right. Well, that's.
I tell you, kegs solve every problem.
I mean, at this point, you're not wrong.
All right. Well, yeah. So a few of them turned. We had to put them down. They died, and then we had to put down their undead bodies.
There's tears in the background.
We also discovered that the mayor might be in league with this association that's behind this.
Oh, I see.
And
So when are we gonna deal with that?
well, we need to go in there to find out some information today. That was the plan. We were also looking into, apparently we can't leave town once we've entered, and that something to do with that at the manor. But yeah, everything points to heading back into Riverdale and going to the mayor's manor. But there's a
Okay,
slight hiccup.
sounds good.
There's a slight hiccup.
All right.
One, there are wanted posters of me. Two, there somehow aren't wanted posters of Snow. But by the time we arrive in town, there may be.
Uh-huh. Well, no time like the present to get going. I proceed to stand up, stretch, and then be like, I'll be waiting for you guys outside.
Alright.
The sooner we get this done, the quicker it is. Because the longer we wait, they might find out about Snow. So we might as well get it over with.
Alright. I'm gonna go speak with Honey. And I'm gonna get up off the keg and go and try and find Honey.
Okay.
Alright. Soraya.
Guess I'm down with the people giving them seconds of the soup, eh?
Arthur's still trying to reach the soup pot. He can't even get a bowl.
No, Norther hasn't had a bowl yet. Oh no!
No, he's still like, help me!
So,
Awkward!
so
I immediately help Nartho. I'm gonna help my little buddy out.
You're
Okay.
outside.
I'm like, help!
I'll backtrack for a minute
As
and
bef-
let
before I leave.
Yeah, because you have the pot. You took the pot away.
someone in the midst of all this was nice enough to give Nartho some food.
It's like,
Here you go, little buddy. You eat up.
So you take the rest of the pot and
Yeah,
go
and then-
deliver the goods.
So as they
Go sell
go
pot.
around eating, I'm gonna double check like pulses, see how they're doing today, so on and so forth.
As you check all their pulses, they all seem to be doing quite well.
Cool.
They seem to be doing better now that they've had food and water and stuff circulating through their system.
Cool.
Yeah. And since they slept on an actual bed, since we threw mattresses down there rather than sleeping in the dirt.
Do I still have that character sheet?
For Honey?
No, the one that you gave me. I do.
For me? Okay.
Do you want to make me a...
Make you a man.
I don't know what I want to use. History?
Me?
No, Soraya.
History? It said history, not hey Siri.
Or actually, don't do history. Just do intelligence. Sorry.
It's 19.
19. You gather from just kind of doing a quick, maybe that the reasoning the one turned and these ones didn't was because he didn't have food or water and was just left on the floor unconscious. Whereas these ones here and the one up on the bed had food and water in their system, keeping them not dying. Along with the spell helping as well.
So basically the body just gave out.
Basically.
I'm gonna ask them if they remember their families or not, or where they live.
There's no change in memory loss.
No, so they only remember being abducted and then current. They don't remember anything before that.
Correct.
Okay. Do you have enough strength to be able to pull yourself up this rope?
I'm not sure. Should I try?
No. If you can hold it, then we might think of something better.
Johnny!
Yeah.
Oh, amazed he heard me.
If you're shouting, I got pretty good passive perception.
Do you think we'd be able, if they held the rope individually, we'd be able to pull them up?
Yes. But I think with us heading into town and the prospect of us coming back with a cure, it might be easier if they stay here for the day.
I don't want to leave them in the hole, though.
I mean, I'm like standing over, like Buffalo Bill, and just gonna. I'm just gonna gesture you to come up, and I'm gonna step away from the hole.
Don't forget there is still one on the bed and Jebediah on the floor beside the bed.
I know. Step up into the hall for a sec.
Alright, as we step out into the hall.
I'm gonna close the door. Like, my concern is that if we don't leave them in the hole, and they somehow turn, we can't stop them from wandering out of the farmhouse and into neighboring farms and spreading.
But these ones are doing okay, though. They're not going to turn like the last one. The last one only turned because it didn't have food or water.
No, that's why he died.
But he died heads turning.
Yes, so if these ones somehow died, like, say the guards came back, and they felt suspicious, or they get attacked by coyotes if they try, like, you know, I'm just gonna go home. I'm done with this.
But they don't remember where their home is.
But they might just not want to be here. Like, my concern is I don't want this spreading. If we can somehow get a cure and come back, we're guaranteed to know that they're still going to be here if they're down there. It may sound inhumane, but this is their best chance of not spreading this.
Can these zombies actually spread?
We don't know.
Oh.
It could just be from the magic activation circle, but even if these guys were to leave, then there's a chance that we might not be able to cure them if we can't find them.
That's understandable.
My plan was going to talk with you guys about leaving them down in this room and then locking Jebediah in the off room, because I'm pretty sure if we left him upstairs he might try and flee. I want to trust him, but there's still a chance. But I'm sure that if we left him in the same room with those guys, they would want to kill him for what he did to them. So if we're going to town, our best bet to keep all these parties, 1, out of harm's way, and 2, from possibly spreading, is to leave them in the hole for a day until we come back. Which is why I warmed up all the stew, and why I think we should get some jugs of water down there for the night, for the day at least. Does that sound alright with you? Do you think it's something we could explain to them?
I think if anyone has to explain anything, I think it would have to be you.
Alright. I can live with that. But I don't want this to be solely my decision. If you guys feel like there's a better way, or you don't feel like this is right,
Unless we can just trust them to not leave the farmhouse.
but again, we don't know them, and then we don't know like what their impulse might be, or if the curse just might take over, right? But we should bring this up to the rest of the group and then discuss it with them downstairs. So, should we head to the kitchen? Okay, we're just gonna walk back to the kitchen.
Alright, so you head back to the kitchen and you, for the sake of longevity, you
Relay the
explain that
information.
situation to these two.
3. 3? No, Minito's outside.
Minato's waiting outside.
So these two.
Do you
I'm gonna call
agree-
Minato in so he knows.
Okay. You call him in, you explain the situation as a group. Do you all agree to the plan? Disagree to the plan?
Are we locking Jeb in a room upstairs?
No, I want to lock him in that room in the basement and take the rope up so he can't get up even if he gets out of the room. But the reason I want to lock him in that room is because I'm pretty sure if I put him in the same room with those other ones downstairs, they'd want to kill him for what he did to them.
Noted.
What, isn't the room in the basement where they are?
No, the other room with the circle and the dead bodies.
You'd have to bypass them to get there. You don't even know him. You don't remember anything. I thought.
Fair point. But
Do you
then where do you reckon we put him?
do you just want to like agree and
Yes, no.
do
follow
basically
them.
what the group does?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be back soon.
Okay.
She's just leaving to pick up the other half of or the other portion of the party.
Yeah.
Put him in the wardrobe where he had the girl and lock the door to that room.
Unlock the wardrobe. So don't worry
How many
about.
rooms do we have versus how many people? Because if one of them turns and we have a couple in the same room,
Through
they might kill the others.
through technicality, you've got 4 people and Jebediah, so 5, and you've got 3 bedrooms, a library, bathroom, and wardrobe room,
Safe room.
safe room,
And the
Jebediah's room, and then the hole. So you've got 9 options.
So we could split everyone
We
up
can
and
lock-
them
We
separate.
can bring everyone up and lock them in each individual rooms with food and water.
We have 5 beds.
All right then.
Mhm.
Each
But-
room except each bedroom except for Jebediah's room
Does
has
not
2
have-
beds.
Yep.
Okay.
The one's
So we have
covered in
5
blood.
beds. Flip it.
Did you work in the hotel industry?
But yeah, we just need to
7
lock them in
beds
separate
total.
rooms. We can still move the mattress somewhere.
Okay.
Because I mathed wrong.
Okay. So we have 1 bloody mattress, but if we have 7 beds, then we have more than enough.
Yeah, so we can lock them in separate rooms, and then Jebediah we can lock in the hole.
It's not like he can go anywhere really with broken thumbs.
Yeah, but we still like because a part of me still feels that we can get an ally out of Jeb. He's kind of been forced into this too since they've done that curse on him, and we can see how much of that is true after we get this information from the mayor's house. But so I don't want to just lock him in a wardrobe for all day with no food and water.
So not the wardrobe, but the room.
Yes,
Okay.
the room starring no. So then, shall we explain this to them then?
You go ahead and do that. There's some preparations up here I want to make.
Okay.
Nartho agrees to this plan.
Thank you, Nartho. All right, I'm gonna go downstairs and talk with them.
For the sake of longevity, you go discuss it with the 5 people, and
So as
they agree.
as he goes to do that, on every bedroom door on the inside,
Okay.
with my with just a crossbow bolt,
Okay.
I'm gonna carve the rainbow unicorn horn into every door,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna leave a little bit of food and a little bit of water in every room as well.
Okay. Is there a general purpose to the drawing symbol? Is it like a spell or ability I should be aware of?
It's a god. To find which god. Because the god I currently worship is Chernosh, which is the yellow skull, but the one in my backstory is the rainbow unicorn horn.
Right.
So is it mainly just for like you're praying
Protection
over them?
purposes.
But like he's mainly asking if it's got like a mechanic, like specific, like if there's a spell you're doing or anything.
No, it's
Yeah.
just
It's
It's
not
just-
going to be something like if they go to leave the room, you're going to be alerted,
Nope,
or
it's just-
they're going to be shot by something.
It's just I hope God watches over you pretty much.
may this god protect you.
Got you. Okay. So you're doing just like the carving and then maybe like a quick prayer, like please watch over them kind of idea.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I was just making sure there wasn't going to be any tomfoolery here that I wasn't aware of.
Yeah. So yeah, for any door that doesn't lock, we'll just barricade it with one of the bookcases he tipped over.
Easy enough to do.
So when the guards come and look in this house, and there's just like slammed doors carved into the wood and just bookcases all over the place.
No front door.
Screaming from the basement.
This didn't look like this before. Also, for the sake of longevity,
That just happened.
all of that just occurred in the last hour, from the moment you guys woke up, it is now about 1, maybe 2 in the afternoon. Because there's no way that happened in like 6 seconds.
Yeah. Well, we woke up. Did we wake up early? Or is it like
Early enough.
early enough?
It would have
Yeah.
been like 8 in the morning. Kind of like typical wake up time. Between
2 p.m. 6 p.m. for this young lad. Sorry.
Don't
You
call
know
me out
what I
like
mean.
that, alright?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I know what you're doing now. I understand. Just making sure there's no off mechanic that I was
No,
missing.
just the unicorn horn as protection. Because it's a life and nature god.
Okay. Makes sense.
I'm going to, when we're out by the road, I'm going to try and rub red dirt into my fur to try and see if I can make the color change off a little bit. It's... More so to try and like hide the white streaks and
Is the dirt red?
It's like a... It's not like Mars red. But it's not like...
Like red shell that you'd find at baseball diamonds.
Yeah, kind of. I'm trying to decide if I want to make you roll performance.
does he have flour?
I'd say so. Like a bag of flour.
Oh.
I'm going to disappear to a room and undress and pour flour all over myself.
So then
Won't
you
that just
look
fall
more
out
like a
eventually?
white tabaxi.
Yes. And then shake so like all the loose stuff comes off.
I want you to roll disguise. It would be a d20 plus your proficiency bonus, because I think... Are you proficient in a disguise kit?
Thieves' tools.
These tools. Just roll me a flat d20 then.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Which one of you is not going to betray me?
Because I don't think
I'll
this would
pretend to trust you
fall
today.
under deception or performance.
I'd say it's a mix of both.
11.
Okay.
Slightly above average.
Noted.
Only people that recognize you is the mayor and the mayor's
Did
daughter.
it stick? Like, did some of it stick?
For the most part, some of it stuck. Did you...
Does it look like it's gonna rain outside?
No.
roll perception?
You'll turn into a beast.
15.
You haven't decided yet, have you?
Here. We'll leave it up to a D100 roll.
There's a slight chance it'll rain.
Rain makes corn.
Okay.
Corn makes
You-
whiskey.
You see clouds rolling in, but they're not above you. They're
Okay.
kinda, like,
There's some time.
off in the distance.
Oh.
But
yeah.
most of it seems to have stuck. Now I want to know,
Now I'm
did
gonna
you
get
take
dressed.
your clothes off?
I said that first. I went to his different room, took off my clothes, and then poured flour over myself.
And now you're putting them back
Now
on.
I'm getting dressed.
Okay, as you're putting the clothes back
Yeah.
on, more
Yeah, I
of
still
it
have my
comes
underclothes on.
off. But like,
It's like a button up and then a vest. So like the important part is I'm trying to keep my hands in my head. Like I didn't pour
so like,
all over myself. I'm trying to do like here and here.
bottom portion of the neck up is white, but like V-neck chest area is black.
It's okay.
Do you have sleeves, gloves,
I have sleeves and gloves.
sleeves and
So yeah,
gloves?
mainly what I'd be looking to do is just my head.
Okay.
Tail.
The tail would not be covered anymore due to putting pants and whatnot back on.
I keep my tail wrapped around my waist.
Then your jacket and
Yeah.
whatnot would cover it anyway.
I'm too afraid of people yanking on it.
So then yeah, it's like bottom of the neck up is still fairly white. Maybe like black speckled. Kind
But
of like freckles, but
But it no longer fits the original description.
correct.
Okay.
You
Alright.
no longer have the silver streaks.
I'm gonna be really sad as I put my hat into my pack.
Okay. And then with that being said, you all start your trek back to town, leaving this giant keg of ale at the house, because
It's next to an open fire.
as the DM, I'm not letting you take it.
Minotaur gonna cake stand it before we leave?
No,
Sad face.
I'm sorry.
I can't stop you. I'm just saying no.
Do you want a keg stand it before you go?
No, I'm fine.
Alright.
Just
I'm gonna
poisons.
try sobriety one time. See how that
I mean, you're not going to be sober going back into town, but you're not going to be off your rocker drunk.
Yeah. I'm gonna see where it goes.
You're feeling fuzzy.
I have the good times going.
As you're on your way back into town, nothing comes up along the road. It's just kind of a normal, plain Jane walk back, the five of you. And as you get back to, like, where you feel the perimeter of the town would be, there are 2 town guards standing at the end of the road to enter the town. Which was different because there was no guards there when you left originally.
Yep.
Are we allowed to just walk straight through?
Do you try?
I'm asking
I'll
the
try.
guards.
Oh.
He's gonna try and walk straight through. I'm gonna ask the guard if we can enter.
As you try, they both put their
Pole arms.
pole arms across to stop you, and they'll turn to you and say, "What is your business within the town?"
We just came from a farm down the road. We just came to grab some supplies.
How long is your stay?
No more than a day.
Yeah, with the white, you don't need to do the
I know I just have to do that to make you laugh. I'm sorry.
At that point, they'd probably look at you and be like,
Yeah.
"What's wrong with your friend here?"
It's a little special.
It's my weird uncle. He just got into town the other day.
Who you calling weird?
Where are you off to after here?
Probably back to the farm.
All right, no tomfoolery. And they
I don't know any Toms.
they put their
I apologize for my uncle.
Don't apologize for me. I can talk for myself.
As we walk by, I'm just gonna.
they just put their pole arms back up. And they're like, just fucking go. just go.
Go.
And you all enter back into the wonderful, amazing town of Riverdale. And with that, we will cut to our regularly scheduled commercial break with no commercials.
Oh, beautiful.
I can't believe it's not better.
We are going to take roughly a 15-minute break, give or take a few minutes. I'm hoping to have both of the other members of the party return before we return from break. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will hopefully catch you all in about 15 minutes. We are back to the live session. I apologize so much for the wait, everybody. With that being said, we will hop right back into it with everyone entering town. Now, those of you with a passive perception above 12 are going to notice that there's a lot more guards on patrol in the town than there were when you all originally left.
I really hope some of these
Oh.
are because of you, because if it's all because of me, then that's one angry dad.
But what if that trumps what happened in the jail? Because, like, that's his daughter. So he'd be like, I don't care about anything else. Like,
Your crime gets swept under the rug just because
Yeah,
he's
just
focused
like,
on what I
I don't
did.
know, whatever.
Other than that, your time is now yours. What would you like to do? If you want, I can continue in the initiative order.
Do you know where the mayor's house is, yeah?
Yeah, it's the big one up on the hill.
Huh. How'd I miss that?
It's even bigger on the inside.
Whoa.
There's no quiet way in, is there?
Yeah, there is. It's getting out, that's the problem.
Would it be wise to just go right there?
God, no.
Exactly.
2 cat people going after the house. Sorry, out of character for a second. What if he's just like, there was a backseat in the prison cell and he killed a guard? You know what? Puts all the same crimes on it. And I get blamed for your murder.
But if there was someone in the cell, they would say a white tabaxi. That's what you look like.
You look like it too. You didn't decide
Yeah,
yourself.
but then they'd be like, which one?
Oh no! Why you said that in front of the DM? All right. Well. Okay.
Well,
I'm going to jail.
It's fine, I'll break you up.
Oh God. Remind me of that. I have a story for you. What was it? Do I recall where I met the mayor's daughter?
I don't know, do you?
Roll me history. By the way, Nartho, you don't know how to read. We established
we
this
just
while you
found
were
that
gone.
out.
how does Nartho write in his journal?
He doesn't know how to read.
He doodles. It's pictographs for him.
You can continue to write, but Nartho would interpret
jacked.
it as pictures. It's just so then you as a player can recall what you did.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
You
That's
have
the-
no idea.
I was completely focused on other things that night.
As an advocate for the church, can I just walk up and distract him while you find a way in?
I know a way in. This window is unlocked.
Would it still be unlocked, though?
It wasn't locked originally. It's a good chance.
But-
So if I went to distract him,
It's not just him. He has guards patrolling property. And he had plenty of guards patrolling the property before. Granted, he has a lot more guards patrolling the city, so...
what if Minato made a scene?
Where is
Drunken
Minato?
scene.
Minato? Damn it.
He's already at the tavern, isn't he?
Son of a bitch.
Already at the test.
Minato, come back!
I'm gonna say he drunkenly walked off without anyone noticing.
Do you want me to give you the phone back for now and have you so you can text Dylan, or...
Sure.
It's because there's something going on over there, but he can't hear us.
Hey, he's watching a movie. Didn't you hear him start it up?
Yeah.
Is he doing that right now? Boy.
Boy.
Alright. I say... but we wanted to be back before the days... Well, Honey's watching them, so it should be good. I say it'd be best if we wait until nightfall and then sneak onto the property. Unless
What do
I
we
can
do
find
until
her in
then?
town.
Should we just start walking, see if we can find her?
Describe what she looks like, and we'll put in a group effort to try and find her as we split off individually.
She has huge tracts of land. No watch Monty Python? No? Okay.
Captain Ojani,
Yes.
you describe this girl as a female human with long, straight, golden hair, blue eyes, roughly 5'4". She's got very soft white skin.
Her name is Katrine.
She's an average build, very cute face. Yes, she would go by the name of Catrain Morningfall.
Her dad's a dick.
I'm gonna go to look at the church. So I'm hoping this is a woman of God.
Clearly not.
Hoping this is a woman of God.
Hold on, I have notes.
Percentile? Is she at the church? Show me a church.
I will let you roll investigation.
No.
With that being said, as he goes to the church, is there anything you three wanted to do?
I'm gonna go see if I can find her at the market. A wealthy woman might be going to spend her money on some trinkets.
And I will let you roll investigation at the market.
13.
Noted.
I'm gonna take a casual stroll by the jail.
Of course she's in jail.
Just as like a
I
walk
just
by.
want to see if there's like guards around it or if there's any kind of commotion going on.
Okay. Nartha?
Arthur kind of watches everyone leaves. He's like, I'm gonna go find better swords. Narth will find better swords.
Okay.
Wants to find a shop.
You at... Wait, number?
Oh, yeah, you can get it him first and then I'll...
Okay. You do not find her at the temple/church. You do, however, find yourself in the temple of where the fudge cakes is it? The
The
temple
Wabbajack.
of Tempus, the god of war, battle, and warriors. Other than that, there's nothing out of the ordinary. There's a few people there doing like a daily prayer to their god.
Have a preach off. It's like a rap off, but you like say your god's better.
This is a terrible idea. Someone that step out of
Convert
I was
them.
gonna say, if I do this, I have to do this in a graveyard. I can't do it in a church.
Start spitting gospel. Lead them outside.
Start a ride.
Alright, sorry.
My old character, hello?
At the marketplace.
Modified 20.
Modified 20. You do find her. You find her kind of just off to the side, looking at some wares, kind of just going about her day. She does, however, have two guards posted right behind her, one on each side. So if it was like her here, she's got one guard here, and then, whoops, booths in front of her.
Okay. I'm going to go and purchase a piece of charcoal, parchment, and a silk handkerchief.
I was gonna get his money real quick.
I know 2 of those are priced.
I don't think the silk handkerchief is.
No.
How much does the silken rope go for?
Well, that's 50 feet, so I don't.
But it's priced, right?
Yeah, it's 10 gold. I was
So
gonna
let's-
base it off of fancy
10 gold
clothes.
for 50 feet.
I was just going to fraction it to like a silver.
Okay.
I feel like that would make sense for just like a square handkerchief.
Also, paper and stuff is stupid expensive. If you get actual paper, not parchment.
Just random a leaf.
I mean, that works.
Find some birch bark.
As he's finding his stuff, Snow, you make a quick walk past. You do notice guards just from like the quick walking by glance over, they've got 2 guards circling around and 2 guards posted right at the front door.
Yep.
Is there anything else you wanted to do in that brief amount of time?
Where is the prison in relation to the marketplace?
It'd be
Is it like on the way or?
it would be more like kind of past and in a corner.
So I'd have to double back.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I'll double back and see if I can find any of the others.
because the prison would be more in town, whereas the marketplace would be kind of like on your way out kind of idea.
Okay.
It's more for visitors when they're coming in, do their little bit of shopping, and then fuck off kind of idea. And with the inn/tavern being fairly close to that. Nartho, you do find a blacksmith if you were wanting something like that. Otherwise, there is someone in just like the general marketplace that has general weaponry available. So it depends on what you're wanting to do.
Arthur will start at the blacksmith.
Alright. You walk into the blacksmithing shop, and you find yourself face to face with a female human with long, straight red hair and green eyes. She stands about 5'3", roughly, give or take. And you notice that she's got 2 piercings on her right cheek.
Arthur walk up. Greetings.
She looks down at you. What do you want?
Nartha want bigger sword. 2 bigger swords. Much bigger.
She walks to the back of her shop where she has some pre-made stuff and comes back with a great sword and walks right up beside you, like comes around the counter to beside you and places the sword in the ground, tipped down, and this sword is probably like double if not triple you.
A little too big. Nartho show his sword.
This little
Nartho.
dagger.
Nartho wanted this much big long sword for Nartho.
So that would be a short sword for normal people.
She wants actual long swords.
I want Nartho to
Small
wield.
creatures can wield normal-sized weapons without disadvantage. It's when they wield heavy weapons they have disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So,
long
like,
sword.
they could be long swords. Like, they could be long swords for her, and then like, you could say they're smaller, but like she'd be purchasing the same as a long sword.
Okay. So then
long sword.
she's like,
Bigger.
oh, okay.
Nartho
Pulls the
short.
sword out of her floor and walks back to the back again.
Nartho wish.
If it makes it easier for you.
Oh, cool, thanks. She comes back with a long sword and places it on the counter. It's roughly the size of what you're looking for. And she looks down at you. That will be 30 gold pieces.
Does nice lady have 2 long sword?
She picks that one back up and puts it on the floor, walks back. You hear like cling, clang, clong as she's rummaging around. Comes back with another one. It's a little more rusted, as almost like this one's been sitting about for longer. I found this one.
Nartho will take both.
That will be 55 gold pieces. Discount for the little bit of rust on this one.
Thank you so much! Nartho rummage in his little pockets. Do a little bit of counting.
Pass
55.
the spending.
1, 8,
Yeah.
7, 13, 5.
Oh, no. How good are you at counting?
You look like you're having some trouble. Would you like some help?
Maybe. Nartho.
Do you
Narthos.
dump like all of your gold on there?
No, he takes just a handful at first.
Okay, so she starts counting it. How much do you feel you could grab in a handful? as Nartho?
An honest woman.
It'd be like, maybe he has tiny hands. Maybe like 15, 20 pieces at once.
Okay, so you pull out 15. She counts it out. Be a little bit more.
Another handful.
She counts out another 15. Little bit
So
more.
30.
Another handful.
Counts out 15.
You're at 45.
Thank you. Little bit more.
Another handful.
You're at 60.
That will be perfect. Thank you.
Thank
And she passes them to you.
Nartho, God. Oh God, now Nartho has 2 short swords and 2 long swords. Can Nartho sell short sword back? Nartho cannot carry.
I'll make you a deal. I won't buy them from you. But I will give you I need that page.
Giving it back. Trust me, I was ahead of you on this.
Someone should have came with Nartho.
I will give you a store credit. What are they?
Short sword.
Short swords?
Rip Nartho.
Poor Nartho, he has
This is
intelligence of 3. This is what
You have
happens.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will give you a store credit of 10 gold pieces for the pair.
Sound good. Thank you, kind ma'am. Gives
You
the
are
swords.
very welcome.
Now he has
Takes
his long
the swords and takes them to the back. Have a lovely day.
Thank you, you too, ma'am.
I feel like her voice slightly
Do you
changed
feel-
from the beginning to the end.
I feel like she started to get more like snake salesman as she realized how much she could pull out of Nartho.
Feel good ripping off a goblin?
Just wait until
Because-
Nartho
Piece of
reports
shit.
this.
Because of the person that she is, yes, I do.
I just picture she was like super judging Nartho, and then like started to get like more and more smiley when you started agreeing to everything she said.
Just wait until Nartho reports back to the party.
Oh, just wait.
Okay, now Nartho's gonna go looking for someone.
You were at the blacksmith.
Whoever's the closest person to him.
I'm gonna go meditate in the church graveyard.
So sorry, how much did Nartho give up? 60?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, ripped off 5 gold.
Does
60.
That I know of.
oh yeah, meditating allows you to switch spells.
I'm
if
not
you want.
switching. Do I wanna...
If you want to, now is the opportunity for you to do so. Because you're choosing to meditate in the graveyard for a bit.
No, I'm good. I'll just meditate.
Is it like 1 slot per hour?
1 spot per minute?
Per minute.
I'm not switching them out though. I'm just gonna meditate there to reconnect with the dead.
Sounds good. How long do you want to stay there? Just
What
so I have a
demons?
rough-
It's me, your boy.
I'll be there for like 10 minutes.
Cool.
I'm gonna make sure I have the yellow skull in one of my palms.
Okay, let's go back to Captain Johnny.
Alright, after purchasing that, I'm going to take the parchment and write a message. It's going to say, if you can ditch your guards, meet me behind the church. We need to talk. Signed, Captain Ajani. And I'm going to fold it up real tiny
Don't mind me.
and
Nerve shiver.
wrap it in some string and then put it in the handkerchief.
Okay.
And then I'm going to follow up behind them and then act like I just picked up the ground and like put a little bit of dirt on it and then say, "Excuse me," as I'm picking it up from the ground. "Excuse me, ma'am."
The guards quickly turn around. Pikes at the ready.
And like I'm like at the ground like picking up this handkerchief. Like, "Oh. Bad time? Ma'am, you dropped this."
She turns around. Give me a quick
Gives you a weird look.
She's like,
Honestly, I get through.
I'm sorry, I don't think I did.
It must be yours. Like, no one else here looks like they'd own something like this.
And she ushers to the one guard to grab it, so he kind of just
Uh,
pike at the ready and
put my hand back.
you, grabs it from you, passes it to her, and she just kind of, she doesn't open it or anything
Yeah.
right here, but she puts it in her pocket.
Have a good day, gentlemen. And I'm just gonna turn and walk away.
Alright. I'm assuming you head to the church.
Well, seeing as she didn't open it right away, I think I have a little bit of time before I have to head there. Plus, she'd take time to lose them. So I'm going to go try and find Snow.
Sounds good. Snow, are you doubling back, or was there something else you wanted to do?
I just wanted to check out the prison. So I'll turn back, yeah.
Sounds good. As you turn back and you're on your way back, ironically, roughly about the same time, Captain Ajani and Nartho group up with you.
Guys, look it. Brand new sword. And he's like, shit.
Are you sure that one's new?
Shine. Give me good deal. Took both my swords, got store credit, and took 60 golds for these two swords.
No,
Look
you think it was 55.
Oh, 55 golds. Look at, and he's like showing off his swords. Ching, ching, ching.
You paid how much?
55 golds, I think. Nartho had 120. I think. Nartho can't count very well. Nice lady helped Nartho count. Brand new swords.
Can I count
store
what you
credit.
have?
Actually, sorry, due to background story, I will give you the opportunity to read. Like, you'll be able to read and write.
Limited,
Okay.
though.
That's what I was
Due to
thinking.
backstory purposes,
Yeah.
I forgot to take that into consideration when we were all talking. I'm going to say that counting money, though, is still difficult for
Yeah.
you.
I say Nartho has a little bit difficulty reading. Like it might
just
take him.
takes
It
time.
might take him a while to be like,
Like Dory.
yeah,
Yeah.
escape. Yeah, but can a little bit.
Can't count
But yeah,
though.
yeah, he has a really hard time counting because he's just like, there's too many shinies. 55 gold and store credit for these brand new swords.
I have a question for you,
Don't they look cool?
but I think that can wait.
I have, wait. They may have found the body.
Could you say that any louder? I'm sorry, I don't think they heard you.
The
a bit.
body of water.
Well, we are next to an ocean. I'm just gonna just.
No guards heard.
I swear, you guys are gonna give me an aneurysm.
If these guards just heard body, look over and see someone drawing swords.
Nartho just shows swords.
Talking about a
Viral.
body.
Okay.
All right, Nartho. Did you have a question for Nartho?
Nartho put sword
Are
away.
you okay with me asking a question real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Nartho, can you introduce me to this woman? I'm looking to buy a sword as well.
Okay. Nartho, lady, kind lady, just over here.
Naruto, as you turn around, you notice 4 guards coming up behind you.
Put the swords back.
Should Nartho wave?
Sure.
Look
Be friendly.
at my new swords.
Yeah. Nartho wave. Hi guys.
What are you doing waving swords around?
Oh, Nartho, sorry. Nartho just showed friends brand new swords Nartho bought from lovely blacksmith lady here in town. Nartho was just very excited about new purchase.
This is a very public area. You could hurt somebody.
Nartho, sorry. Nartho will not do it again. Look. Secure.
They look over to you. Is this one with you?
Yes. Don't worry, gentlemen. We're keeping tabs on him. He's more likely to hurt himself than anyone else. Especially with, as I point out the rusted one, brand new swords.
What's your passive perception?
9.
9.
Okay. Are you paying attention to what these guards say? Or are you just kind of blowing them off?
No, Nartho's paying. He's just like, Nartho, sorry. Nartho was just excited.
I'm going to need you to roll probably perception or insight. I'll let you take your pick to see how well you pay attention to this next sentence.
Oh, God. Please.
So is that a 0 or
That's a 1.
is that a
It's
1?
a 2 minus 1, so it's a
Do
1.
you want to re-roll that?
Am I allowed to?
You're giving it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Don't worry, she'll get a 2 this time.
6.
Okay. You won't catch it.
Okay.
Keep it under control. And they walk away.
Good. Good.
Oh,
That Nartho
okay.
didn't catch that. Nartho would have. Mad.
That's why I was like, I'm going to need some stuff here. 'Cause
Nartho's
I
flaw
knew-
would have kicked it.
So yeah, they tell you that and then they just walk away with nothing else to say. So that leaves you 3 to now go about your
Yeah.
business.
Good thing he didn't hear.
With them heading to the blacksmith, because I'm assuming that's where they're all going.
Nartho, take them to blacksmith.
I want
Except for-
you to roll perception.
As we're walking.
It's a 10.
10? Are you 3 being stealthy in any way, shape, or form, trying to get there, or are you just
Just walking.
going about your way?
I mean, if we haven't been stopped yet, wow.
Sounds good. You do find them. You see them heading.
As I just come out of my meditation, just see them all walk by.
Yeah.
Guess I'll join along.
Alright. And nonchalantly, Soraya's just like,
Just pops in behind.
Nartho waves.
Oh, hey, Soraya. Check out these new swords Nartho bought for these brand new swords she got. He got.
And Nartho won't take them out, but Nartho got brand new nice swords.
The one looks really nice.
Brand new nice swords, and in exchange for store credit with Nartho's swords, and then Nartho sold them for 55, I think, gold.
Nartho didn't
Nartho bought
sell
them.
his swords for 55 gold. He bought both those swords for 55 gold,
Okay.
then traded in his old ones for store credit.
Nartho think 55. Nartho has had a hard time counting.
Should we
Nartho.
count?
Can I
So-
see your gold real quick, Nartho?
Nartho had 120 last night. Nartho had time to count.
you count 60 missing gold.
I have 60 gold here.
Nartho, she took 60 from you, not 55. Also,
Give Nartho his
Nartho?
gold back.
She betrayed Nartho?
don't worry, we'll go talk to her. Can you give us your swords? Okay.
Oh.
Nartho, here. I'm gonna give Nartho 2 silver. I'm like, no, 3 silver. And I'm like, go get yourself something to eat at the inn. We'll be right back with you, okay, Nartho?
Okay.
Okay. Alright. And as Nartho speeds off, I'm gonna look at the other 2. I'm like, I don't want Nartho to see what we're about to do. And then, wait, give me 1 second. I need to erase what I just gave Nartho.
Research purposes?
Research purposes?
Oh, well, I only have 3 silver left. I'm gonna look at you and like, are you okay if we rough someone up a little bit? And I say that really quiet so no one passing by can hear. You okay if we rough someone up a little bit?
Why, yes.
Why, yes.
As long as I get a tooth in return.
Cool. You're gonna lock the door. Turn the open sign. Lock it up. Alright. Yeah, once we go inside. You and I are... does the storefront... Is it just a solid storefront? Or is it gonna be... Or is it...
It's not like a marketplace stall. It's
I'm like, does the blacksmith, like, have big glass windows?
no. It's
Yeah.
like a normal store. You would walk in the door. And then in the back is where she would have her working bench and whatnot.
Okay, perfect. All right. I'm gonna open the door slowly so as not to. If she has a bell, I don't want to like make it ring. I want to like as I open the door slowly see if there's a bell and then grab the dinger so she doesn't know we're entering. If there is one, nothing. No. Okay.
Are there windows?
To an extent, they're not like massive glass pane windows. They're more just like little.
Is there cloth dripping over
2
them
by
as if
2.
we could like close them?
I'd say so.
Okay.
As a way of being like,
Yep.
closed, sorry, fuck off.
Oh.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I need to check something I have.
So were we all in the blacksmith's now, or?
Yeah, I'd
Okay.
say so.
So I'm gonna go around and close all the curtains on the windows.
Okay.
And then, is she in the back?
You don't see her up front,
Okay.
and you also do not hear any pounding on steel or anything like that.
All right. Lock the door. We'll be back.
Grab a chair and I just throw it up because I don't have a key to lock this door.
Well, is it like a deadbolt or is it like one of the bars on the door, or is it an actual key lock?
Key lock.
Key lock. Okay. All right.
So I'm just gonna barricade this door with a chair.
Cool. You want to come to the back?
Yep.
All right. And then yeah, I'm gonna hop the counter and go to the back.
All right. Make a perception check.
18.
18. You, on the ground, behind a bench, see a little bit of a pool of blood. And the hilt of a sword from the upside. If you were looking at the bench, you would see the hilt of the sword.
Yeah. It's like, son of a bitch. I'm gonna walk over to the body.
You see the body that I described earlier, because I don't feel like doing it again. With a not long sword, more of the great sword, pile drived through the center of her chest.
Wait, the greatsword?
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't Naruto.
That way, that's the way you'd be able to see the handle from above the bench.
Okay.
No pulse.
Did you come with us?
Yep. It's a
Well,
three.
she's got it straight through her chest.
So no pulse.
Are you now in there with them?
I mean, I closed all the windows and I locked the door. I'd assume I'm still with them.
Okay.
Then you're more than welcome to check.
What are you doing? I thought I told you to watch the door.
Yeah, it's fine.
FBI, open!
It's an 11 for a medicine check to see if she has a pulse.
You do not find one.
No, cool. Yep, she's dead.
All right. Let's find some pliers.
No, I know you guys knew exactly what you were getting at.
No, I'm just gonna rip
Alright.
the piercings out of her cheek and go back to the door.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Easy enough.
I'm going to,
Let's find Nartho's swords.
but I'm going to check her person, see if she has anything on her. Like, if anything, let's find 2 good long swords for Nartho.
You find on her person a couple gold pieces. Nothing extravagant. A couple gold pieces.
Oh, can we?
I'm going to go check the till.
I was gonna say. Can
Bear
we
with
go
me
to
for a
the till?
second. You find like 3 gold pieces, 2 silver, and a copper in her pocket.
Alright, we're going to go check the till. Does she have a key on her person?
I'd say so, like a key for the door kind
Yeah.
of idea.
I'm going to go check the till.
Okay. I'm assuming you're going with him, because there's no way you're not. not.
I was
opening the
already
till.
on my way.
It's quite simple. It's nothing extravagant. It's almost like just.
Beep. Ting.
It's not even like a beep ting. It's just like a. You pull on the drawer to Like. This person probably spend majority of their money for opening the shop on the stuff in the back. Like the bench and whatnot.
Yeah.
So you open the drawer, and there you find 100 gold pieces, about 75 silver, and about 30 copper. And then you find 2 platinum pieces.
2 PPs. Okay. Sorry. I'm a child.
Look out the window to see if I see any guards.
We're going to divvy this up once everyone's around. Fair and square.
I'll just say perception.
10.
Good job. Alright, I'm going to turn this around.
Going about their typical
But
walk.
no
or
one-
not.
I'm not gonna fight you.
Try me. Let's go. Alright. And then, yeah, is this a 1 level building? Okay.
It's just the... Here, if I was to kind of draw it out for you, because I feel like it might help in this circumstance. You've got... Whoops. Kicking things.
It's just my bag, it's fine.
So you've got kind of like front of the building, right?
Yeah.
With your front door kind of being here, but obviously closed.
Yeah. Otherwise,
So, front
Chad-
door.
What are you doing?
You've got window, window.
Okay.
Now it comes back. Maybe not quite so large. You've got a little bit to go inside.
Storefront.
You've got kind of like... this is where the till would be. Whoops. What the hell am I doing? With kind of like a countertop
Like a-
here, but it's that
Yeah. the, like,
typical
raised-
swivel up, so then you can put it down so people don't come past.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's another wall here with just kind of like an open doorway. So, open doorway. And then back here is workbench. There's like swords along the walls.
Okay.
And then dead
Body.
body.
Okay.
Just to give a rough idea.
All right. Let's go
Sword
take a look at the
for
swords.
Yes.
We're gonna take a look at the swords.
Take a look at the swords. I'm assuming you're looking specifically for another long sword.
And a rapier.
And a rapier. Make me an investigation.
Are you gonna help?
Roll with advantage.
Okay.
It's easier than doing 2 separate rolls.
God said you ain't gonna get nothing.
You're right.
That's check. No, I'd take that. Yeah. That's 5.
You do not find anything that matches a description of what you are looking for.
Anyway,
Wait, what did you say?
can I inspire you?
I don't think so. 'Cause you're
I
not
know,
here.
Nartho's not there.
Yeah.
Wipe the flour out of your eyes and look again.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna put the rusted one back. We still have 1 good sword for Naruto. We can go to the market. There's better stalls there. Does she sell armor here?
No, it's more weaponry.
Okay. Looks like you're out of luck.
You sure there's nothing back there for Nartho?
So does she have like a bit of a forge for where she deals with the metal?
It's sort of nothing spectacular. There's like a heating area, not necessarily like a
But hot enough to work with metal, right?
hot enough to work with metal, but nothing overly extravagant.
Okay. I'm gonna put the workbench next to it and kick it over.
What?
Okay.
Are you burning
Are we
this
done?
place down?
Can't leave any trace that we were here. They'll blame the murder on us. We already have issues.
Alright, so before this happens, I'm gonna go up to the dead body, close her eyes, do a quick little prayer for Chanosh. Just be like, guide her to the underworld safely, like, and we can leave.
Okay. Is there a back door to this place?
No.
There's not.
So we just have to leave to the front door.
Are there any windows back there?
Nope.
I shouldn't be.
It's fairly closed in, just with like a... There's a sort of chimney to let all the excess smoke and whatnot out.
Watching the window, have I picked up a pattern of the guards' walk paths?
You would get a sense that they're fairly like, they'll go from one spot, being prison, to the marketplace, and back.
So more in particular, I'm asking is there a part in time where we could walk out without anyone noticing us leaving?
Probably. It's like one guard comes from and another guard comes from. There's a moment where they cross and then nothing until they come back and cross again.
So there is a point in time where we can get out of here unseen.
Okay. Alright.
Then we'll just wait for that opening.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Hopefully it happens soon.
Guess there's nothing else we can really do here.
You only wait what is probably like 2 minutes, if that.
Can I take a look at the sword and see if it's like anything special about it? Like anything to identify whose sword it may have been?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh dear lord. Hopefully you're not a traitor too. Oh, that's better. 18.
18. You find not really a symbol, but more of initials of an SF.
Alright.
Sorry, you found this where?
In the body.
On the sword.
SF? No, I'm just thinking.
Master killed this woman.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, wouldn't that be funny?
No, it wouldn't be. This is homicide. Be serious.
I mean...
Alright. Alright, and then yeah, we're just gonna wait for the opening.
Alright, so you only wait like 2-ish minutes, maybe, and the guards cross and start heading one towards
No.
and one.
Now or never.
Alright. Alright, so leave the rest of the sword, take Narthos, and the new longsword. Alright, let's go get Nartho.
Alright.
Was the place on fire the whole 2 minutes we were waiting?
It was
Oh,
probably starting to
It
burn. the
was
bench.
starting.
I
to-
put the bench near it so that like it's not gonna catch on fire right away, but we don't want it to start on fire right as soon as we leave.
Alright.
It's like the floor was starting to catch and starting to spread,
Okay.
but it wasn't.
Also, I didn't find said lady at the church.
Oh, no, I found her,
Oh.
and she's gonna meet me behind the church, probably later.
How long were we at that blacksmith for?
Between the time of you arriving, going about doing your separate things and coming to the blacksmith, I'd probably say it would have been a good hour and a half to 2 hours, putting you at probably like 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Because there was the walk from the farm to town, plus what you were doing in town up to this point.
How long would it have been between when I gave the message and when we dealt with the black and now?
2.5 hours?
No. Between the time of the note and dealing with the blacksmith portion would have probably been at max 15-20 minutes.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Let's grab Nartho, go to the market square. They actually have good weapons there. Alright.
I'm
Any objections?
just gonna head to the church real quick.
Actually, if you go there, keep an eye out behind the church.
Will do. That's what I planned on doing.
Okay. So with you heading to the church, you two do eventually meet up with Nartho. He's just chowing down on a little bit of anything that he can find.
Nartho, come over here.
Marco's gonna be like, take as much food as he can.
You want to go shopping somewhere with better equipment?
Sure, Nartho don't have any swords anymore.
Nartho needs swords.
But you still have this long sword. This one's still good.
Nartho, have a sword.
Put it away.
Nartho, put it away.
Alright. Well, yeah, let's go to the market.
Hands.
With that being said, as you're on your way to the market and you're getting near the church, it's 10:56. Do we want to keep going or do we want to call it here?
I'll leave it up to the group.
If we keep going, I can only do it for maybe another half an hour. But I don't mind going for that other half an hour.
Any objections?
I have nothing to do tomorrow, so.
Okay. Fair enough.
We're just at another orientation, so.
You just gotta sit in a chair for another 6 hours, 8 hours. It's fine.
Alright, yeah. So let's go shopping.
Alright.
Spending money montage.
So, as you're on your way, Soraya, as you're drawing near the church, this gorgeous blonde-haired girl stands behind the church. You see on one side of the church is one guard. So, let's hypothetically use that picture I drew, because I don't feel like racing and drawing another one.
Sure.
We'll just use the basic outline of the square.
So her or guard?
Guard is where the mini on the left is. Her would be there, but kind of a little bit more dead center. And another guard, theoretically, on the other side. But you would be coming from one of the directions. You can choose whichever fucking direction you want.
I'll come from this side to go around the back to meet her.
So then you would see that guard, but on the opposite side, and you wouldn't know that there's a guard on the opposite side.
Okay. Do I get questioned by the guard as I go to kind of approach this lady?
He watches you as you go past, but doesn't say anything.
Okay. What was her name real quick?
Catrain.
Catherine?
Catrain.
Catrain?
Like cat and rain.
Catrain?
Yeah.
Catrain?
Yeah, think cat plus train.
Catrain?
Catrain.
Okay.
Cat rain.
Someone will approach her. Must be like, you must be Lady Catrain.
You don't look like Captain Ajani.
I am not. However, he is. While keeping my voice down, he is in this town. Currently, I believe they last said they were heading to the market. I came to see if you were here.
I am. If I head back to the market, my guards will follow.
I can go grab him if you don't mind waiting a little bit longer.
I think I can wait.
So I'll be back with Johnny.
Alright. So then,
God damn it.
as you leave, you would leave the other way.
Yeah.
And now you see the second guard. So now you know that one
There's-
guard is stationed on each side.
Okay.
And then you'll go to gather him.
So I'm gonna head down to the market. I'm just gonna yell, "Crazy uncle!"
We're doing business over here!
I'm gonna go up to him and be like, there you are. I go and I hug him and I just whisper in his ear. She's behind the church.
Oh, she managed to get away from her guard.
There's still 2 guards.
One moment, we're finishing a transaction.
It's lovely to see you here.
Well, I'm glad you caught up finally.
With that being said, you are in front of some stalls, so you can shop as
Yeah.
you please.
I'm gonna turn back to the weaponsmith. Alright, so,
Hello!
how are you doing?
Oh, I've had a busy day.
Busy day.
Busy
Oh, wow.
day.
Well, how would you like to make it busier?
Oh,
I mean, I guess.
it's nearing the end of the day, but I suppose I could stay a little longer.
Let's end the day with a bang, shall we?
Wink.
What you looking for?
I'm looking for some, good quality equipment. I've heard from some people in town that you're better than a few of the other patrons around here.
Oh, you're talking about the crazy blacksmith lady?
Yes.
My money.
Oh, I've heard that before. I'm sorry for your loss. You should have came here first.
Nartho didn't know. Nartho just saw a sword show.
Well, we're new
You
in
seem
town.
like a nice man.
Fair enough. I get my stuff from out of town anyway.
Well, you seem like a reputable businessman, so we'd like to make a deal with you.
I will do my best.
Alright. I'm looking to sell you these 2 short swords
Okay.
and to buy a longsword and a rapier from yourself.
I see.
Wouldn't hurt to see what other kind of armor you have as well.
Well, let's start off with the transaction on the 2 swords you're looking to sell. I believe the book says they're dead. How about I buy them from you for 7 gold pieces? That way, when I turn around to resell them, I can still make a little bit of money on top of what I gave back to you. Does that sound reasonable?
Does sound reasonable, but I believe a fine salesman as yourself. It's better to have a little bit of variety in your shop. If you keep buying out of town from the same supplier, you're going to have the same short swords. So if I bring you some things crafted a little bit differently, adds you a bit of variety, you can maybe charge a little bit more of a fee for them. They're from a longer distance as well, different mind. Might be able to spin that for a higher cost as well. So let's say 9 apiece.
Make yourself a persuasion check.
10.
I'm sure you've seen my dice because I don't have a DM screen. I'm sorry, but I couldn't give you 9 gold per each of them. However, if you want, we could do 9 in terms of
Store credit?
a store credit. We could just take 9 gold off of whatever you're looking to. Well,
18.
18 off of whatever you're looking to.
That seems a fair deal. Alright. So, do you sell armor as well?
A few.
You looking for improvement?
Depends on what you're looking for.
Plate armor.
God damn, no. Do you know how much this stuff costs?
Nartha will be invincible.
I am so
I know.
sorry, but I do not have plate armor.
I know. It would be
1,500. We don't have that much between all of them.
Nartha.
If you're looking for a loan, there's a bank here in
Oh,
town.
I have
I'm sure
that.
they can help you.
Oh yeah, I know you do.
Nartha will get
No, not though.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Are you needing anything while we're here? Certain?
Excuse? Hello?
God?
I'm good for the times being.
Alright. How about we buy a longsword, a rapier, and do you have 2 sets of studded leather armor?
Let me rummage around here. He
By
turns
that
around.
you mean?
He turns around and he's he
Weapons
rummages
2 pages
through,
to the right.
through a chest that's behind him. He kind of keeps everything in one spot because it's kind of just an open stall area, like a farmer's market kind of idea.
Mm-hmm.
Is kind of what their marketplace is. We'll start with the weapons.
The total of everything should be about 130.
Minus 18.
45 for studded leather, 25 for rapier, and 15 for longsword. I should give you the book so you can double check my math so I'm not, as a player,
What'd you
jipping
say? 45, so that's 90.
Yes, 25, 15.
For which?
25 for the rapier, 15 for the longsword.
130, yep.
Do you doubt me?
No.
So minus the 18 would be
112.
Yep.
okay. I'll say he has it.
Okay.
Everything you're looking for. I'll make you an extra deal.
I like where this is headed.
I'll lower the cost a little bit more on one condition.
What's that?
you let me brand them,
You
and you try to shop exclusively through I.
do you have retails throughout other locations as well, or are you a sole franchise? Because we are an adventuring band, but we can spread your name as we travel.
I'm a bit more of a sole enterprise, you could say. But I get around.
What's your name, good sir?
Let me grab my piece of paper. That is my trusty list of informations. It's on the other side.
I got them on the other side.
You know, I should have picked names that were a little bit more pronounceable.
What's his name?
My name is Jairus Zamazoth.
I'm going to pretend I know that
Can you
right now,
spell
and
that
we'll
real
spell that
quick?
out after the fact.
If you'd like to, you could just call me James.
Okay.
Alright.
James.
And I'll write that down on my own notes for my own personal reference.
Zany Zeri. That's what I'm going to call him.
For spelling reference, it's JHIRIS space ZAHMA. Oh, never mind.
CH what?
Are you on last name or first name?
I got the first name was JHRIS.
No.
What was it? JH
IH
JH IH.
RIS.
Did you just throw your hand in a scramble egg and chuck it across the table?
No, this is what the internet gave me for their name.
You know what? I'm going to show you something in the back of Xanathar's. That's
And
gonna
last
help you.
name?
Last name ZA
ZA
HM
HM
ON
OM
N.
N
As in Nartho.
ZA
TH.
T
What the hell?
What? Zam.
Alright.
There's
We're
a lovely app
We'll do
called
some.
Don Johns, and they gave me this.
We'll go to this
Why
later.
didn't you
Okay.
click try again?
Alright. By chance, does your brand look like 2 Nike swoops? No. Is it a big check mark?
It
Alright.
weirdly, the symbol would be more like a chest plate armor with 2 swords crossing behind it
Okay.
with a lovely flourish.
Alright. And.
I don't like him.
And, how much of a discount are we talking?
I already took off the 18, which would put you at about 112, if math serves me correct. How about we bring it down to a solid 90? Basically, you're paying full price for the 2 sets of armor, and you're getting the swords for free.
Well, minus our discount, of course. Well, minus our credit.
So for the swords, I'm asking for some personal branding.
Hmm.
You spreading my name across the continent. And try to purchase all future gear from me. And I will do my best to diverse into some more items.
We are talking a bit of a long-term advertisement for you here. And you're saying that the advertisement is coming across the swords.
Excuse me, Uncle, do you have the time to do this?
One moment. This is just some friendly bartering. It's just a couple minutes. If the branding is covering the cost of the swords, then it would come to reason that the $12 the 18 we're getting back for the swords we're trading in should go towards the armor, no? Which would put us at about 72, if I'm correct. If I'm using your own words here, yes?
Do you want to make another persuasion roll, please?
Yes.
It's okay. It's just the nail.
I'll just use...
24, good sir.
You know what? You are quite right. My math was a little off. Here, bear with me for 1 second. And he pulls out a piece of paper with a bit of a contract. And he slides it over to you. All I would need is 1 quick signature here, and you have yourself a fine deal.
Captain.
Nardo puts a fingerprint. That's him signing.
Alright. And about you two? Would you also care to sign?
If you're wearing one of his sets of armor.
Nartho has a pen and he's trying to
Yeah.
figure out how to spell his name. He doesn't know how to spell his own name.
I'll write for you.
Nartho never had to spell name before. Is that how you spell?
You just put a check mark next to that. Just verify it.
Check mark. Fair finger.
That's how it
And how about yourself? By the way, this man's not human.
What is he?
He is a Triton.
Oh, okay.
It's a contract saying that we shop exclusively through you.
Correct.
Try our
Try
best
to.
Try your best.
to shop exclusively through. But I would say at this point, until my nephew has not...
Niece.
My niece, sorry. My niece has not had a chance to purchase any of your wares that she herself will be wearing. So I think we'll leave that to a future date, if that's alright with you.
Sounds good. I will put this into my pocket. Sorry. Y'all have me fucked up.
Alright, y'all.
He rolls
That's
it
what we're doing for now on.
up into, like, typical scroll styling, puts it into a bottle, and tucks it into his pocket.
Alright.
And then he passes you your armor and your swords.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. And as you shake his hand, you feel a little bit of a tinkle. Ting.
Tinkle. Oh,
No, not
tingle.
tingle.
oh, okay. Like,
Like when people have those fake buzzer things on their hands, like,
I'm gonna look at my hand.
got a little bit of a shock.
Did you just...
We just made it more permanent.
Alright, I'm just gonna go buy something over here now.
That's lovely, but we have to go.
And
Oh, no, I know, but like, so you were saying?
I was just gonna say, as you're getting, like, putting on what you need to put on or
Yeah.
whatever, he's starting to pack up his
Okay.
shop.
Real quickly, I'm gonna principal it under costume, but I'm gonna buy some flowers and like an old woman's shawl with a big hood.
Okay,
Is costume okay with you, or do you want me to pay for something else?
it's all just like cosmetic crap.
Yeah, this has a purpose.
I'm just gonna whisper in his ear and be like, best be glad you didn't read the name that you signed on that contract.
Huh?
Because you signed as Johnny.
Yeah, they just have my description for the wanted poster. I whisper.
Good call. Good call.
That's almost as bad as my body.
Alright, so yeah, I'm buying costume that's 5 gold. That's
Heading
one
back
of
to
the
the
most-
church.
Alright, without them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah. So I'm gonna say costume is 5 gold, how much for flowers?
A few, like, copper pieces of flour.
Okay.
Unless you want, like,
A
fancy
bouquet.
decorative flowers, then maybe a
I'll pay
silver
silver.
piece. Okay.
Is she still there?
Yeah, I'm heading back right after.
She is growing a little impatient, though, because it's been a while.
Alright, I'm heading there right now. Just big shawl, like old woman gate, flowers.
Okay. Are you both following him, or are you doing more shopping?
I'm following.
Yeah, we could follow like more of a distance, maybe, to not.
Nartho's walking
He's
down.
coming, I swear.
Better be. I'm growing a little impatient.
Nartho's gonna tug.
Nartho didn't shake hand. Nartho's supposed to shake hand.
It's okay, Dartho. It's alright. Stay near snow.
Shake my hand.
As you two shake hands, you do feel that same spark.
Oh no!
Oh
So glad I'm not a part of this contract.
Okay. Yeah, and as I start getting closer to the church, I'm gonna start like weeping, like, "Oh, poor Arnold, you were too young to leave this world."
It's my grandmother.
Oh, I haven't come behind yet.
No, but I hear this weeping.
Yeah, just like hunched over, like old woman shawl, flowers in hand,
Distract a guard.
Maybe we could.
as I'm walking past the guard.
The guard's gonna pay you no mind. Not even worried about it. People die all the time.
Alright, and then as soon as I get behind the building, I'm gonna walk up to them, throw the shawl back, and like present her with the flowers. Sorry I'm late.
Thank you. Takes them.
I had to be a little bit more cautious. Your father's not a forgiving fellow.
She's gonna lick her thumb and
Yeah, I was gonna
wipe
say.
your face a
I was
bit.
gonna say, does she recognize him? Because of the flowers?
She would recognize the voice a little, with the your father bit, and then be like, something's not cool, and go to see if it's a different fur or if it's
Or if it's something.
Wait, is she human?
she is very much so human.
Huh, okay.
Don't think about it too
Continue.
much. Like, yeah, there's a bit more flour than originally presented, but
As she wipes a bit away, revealing some black, she's like, about time you showed up.
well, I met you earlier, but you didn't care to notice.
I'm sorry, you just looked very different. Much like you do right now.
So your father's made it a bit hard for me to get around town, especially so for coming to visit you.
Understandably so. Not many people leave there after a visit,
Well, I was wondering if you'd be able to do me a favor.
depending on the favor.
Make it a little easier for a revisit. Perhaps in the middle of the night, unlock the back door so I can come in.
Is there a wink at the end of that sentence?
As I'm saying, I'm going to slowly start pushing you away. Has to be a first. Someone coming for
She's
2
gonna-
visits.
She's gonna look over at yourself. What's your charisma? Out of curiosity.
Oh, it's 13.
Why don't you bring her along too?
Stop pushing, like grab the shoulder and like. Alright.
And I'll do my best.
Back door, yes? Shall we say
Midnight?
midnight? Splendid.
Alright. And it will be done.
See you later then. I'm gonna put my shawl back over and then just like, come, my niece, take me home. It's been a long day.
I'm not aggressively whispering to your ear. You're not using me for your sexcapades.
Come, let's go home.
Be sad. Naruto, be sad.
To put his hood up.
And then yeah, we're gonna walk over to these two.
Alright. You all fakingly sobbing and depressingly leave the back of this church / graveyard area. But where would you like to go? What would you like to do?
Find the closest inn to the mayor's house.
Alright, you find your way back to the Crystal Ball Inn.
It's ballin'. Sorry.
Naruto makes instant heart eyes when he's like, food.
And then yeah.
Well, didn't the guard say that there was definitely going to be a wanted poster at the inn?
Yeah.
Why do you think I have a shawl?
Oh, he's still wearing? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Do you think I stop as soon as we leave and I just like throw it off and the one
As soon
guard's just like, the hell?
You do see a wanted poster for no name, but it gives the description and a little bit of a picture of.
Man, they didn't get his nose right.
It looks.
They
a
never
little
get the
off.
nose right.
Is there one for snow?
No.
It's not.
Oh. Snow was never caught.
There's just one for one Captain Ajani with
No name.
Alright. Well.
Guess we're waiting here till midnight.
Yes, let's rent a room. Pay for a room, will you, dearie?
How much is it for a room with 4 beds.
I don't get it.
You got one room with 4 beds?
Yeah.
I can normally sleep on floor.
Strange request. No, okay. Let me open my book. No one's rented that room in a while.
Is it a modest room? Poor, modest, squalid, comfortable, wealthy, aristocratic.
What's the second one?
Second highest, middle,
No.
what?
Second
Just the
lowest.
second one you named.
Poor.
That's the second lowest?
Yeah, squalid is the lowest.
Okay, poor.
Poor. Yeah, it's 1 silver piece. But if it's got multiple beds, I'd say probably like 3 or 4.
That would be 3 silver pieces, thank you.
No, slide you 3 silver pieces. Was Johnny paying for it?
I give you money.
She takes it, puts it in her register, grabs a key. Here you go.
Thanks.
There's
Let's
a-
go. Carry me to my room.
Before they go up to the room, Beth's gonna be like, "Can I take a chicken to go?
Let's
a
go,
fried
Grandma.
chicken. A cooked chicken."
I'll help her up the stairs.
Sure. That'll be the silver piece.
Here you go.
Another one chicken.
Here you go.
A whole chicken.
That's
Guess
Nartho.
I guess so.
He's good. Yeah, that's Nartho.
A modest
He's gonna
meal
flirt.
is, yeah, 3 silver, so... Oh.
She just wants one chicken.
Just a single chicken.
That's what it is.
There's a single cooked chicken. Nartho's going ham like.
Brother
Yeah, good
Snow,
deal.
do you want to help your grandma up the stairs with me?
Lol.
Okay. Brothers.
Nartho's following, chewing on a chicken leg.
Alright.
What a weird dog we have.
So as soon as we get
It's a
in the room,
compliment, I
we're just
swear.
gonna slam the door behind everyone. Like, all right, so we have a
I'll
plan.
buy you another chicken later.
Okay.
All right, so here's the plan. We have it so that the back door will be unlocked at midnight, so we can sneak into the manor under the cover of nightfall. Don't worry, that was just a guise to get her to unlock the door.
Bless you.
If I have to, I'll sacrifice myself to keep her busy.
Oh, wow. Shucks, why am I not surprised?
But it would be preferred if we could get in and out quickly.
By the name of Chernosh, you owe me a favor.
For what?
Because you're using me to get into this building.
She's just going to unlock the door. And then it's up to us. Oh. Well, it depends on if she's waiting at the back door or not. That's the thing. Oh.
By the
I should have been more specific.
Chernosh, you owe me.
What is she waiting for? What did
Seconds.
you agree to? Oh.
With the 2 of us.
What sex?
No, seconds.
Sex. I was like, what?
what seconds?
Seconds?
Comes after first, Nartho.
Food?
Second
Yes.
chicken.
It's quite a hearty meal.
Second chicken. We haven't even had second chicken.
I was like,
Alright,
I
well,
misheard.
it'd probably be best if we get rest as of now. I'm going to go clean this off.
Alright. So, by the time you get back, get cleaned up, and get some rest prior to needing to go back, you will get a full long rest of 6 hours.
Okay.
Depending on the situation for DMing gaming purposes, a long rest could differ between 6 to 8 hours, depending on situation.
Okay.
So for this situation, I'll make the long rest the 6 hours, between 6 p.m. and midnight.
Okay.
And then with that, we will probably call it for the night since it's 4 minutes to 11:30, and then we'll pick up next session with it being midnight in game, heading towards the mayor's house. for some late night escapades. So with that, we would all like to thank you for watching tonight. And we hope to see you all next time. I'm not going to give a specific time just because currently at the moment I am uncertain. So with that being said, have a lovely night and we will see you all next time.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Bye.